All right, so I owe you guys an update. If you are new to this channel, I pretty much ever since my first video have been talking about transferring over credits from Study.com and Sophia Learning into WGU because I'm planning on getting my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity and information assurance next year, starting next year. January 1st is my official start date for WGU. And so for this video, I want to give you guys an update, show you what's changed a little bit since the first video, and to show you the official WGU transfer evaluation thing that they give you. I was supposed to get this a long time ago. I asked my enrollment counselor about it when I first started, and he was like, no, you only get that when you're within 30 days before you start, which didn't match up to the stuff that I was seeing online. But it is what it is. I now have it, so I can show you guys what it looks like. And I think it's important, and it'll help you to understand and see why it is that I'm doing what I'm doing. So let's start there, and then we can move on. So I'm going to show you guys my official transfer evaluation in 3, 2, 1. There. Okay, so this is the official transfer evaluation that I received maybe Thursday or Friday. Yeah, so basically what happens is whenever you transfer over credit as you prepare to start school, this is the transfer evaluation that you should get back every time you submit your transcript. And so to show you what this looks like, because I've actually been tracking this myself on a spreadsheet that I'll show you in a second, but to show you what this actually looks like, let me go to page 2. And can I zoom in here? Yeah, I'm going to zoom in just a bit. Maybe that's too much. Okay, so it shows you all of the classes that you technically have to take at WGU, specifically for the cybersecurity and information assurance degree that I plan on taking. But the thing is that as you complete these classes with Study.com or Sophia Learning, or if you got certifications, you meet the requirements as you go along. So if you look here on if you look on the last section, it either says not met or met, and then it tells you what met the class. So for example, when I did the macroeconomics class at Sophia Learning, when I finished and the transcript transferred over, as you can see, it now says that I've met the requirement. So I no longer have to take this class when I actually start WGU. And if we go through the pages, you'll see study.com. Well, this one, all 4 of these are Sophia Learning, but you'll see Sophia Learning. You'll see some of the certifications that I already got. Like I already have Network Plus. So that took off a couple of classes. And then here's one for study.com. This is my CISSP certification. So as you can see, like, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm trying to transfer over credit early. Like, you see all this stuff on the right side, met. These are classes I no longer have to take when I go to WGU because I already have it. And so this is a really important document. And I was pretty disappointed that I didn't get it when I originally asked for it. But again, it is what it is. I have it now, so I can show you guys this. I want to show you this last page. Well, not the last page, but this page. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. Sorry about the flashes there. Because this is what it'll tell you. It tells you, the percentage of the program already completed. Now, this one says that I have completed 54%. I've actually completed 56%. If I go back up to page 2 here, there is a class, the American Politics class. This particular class, I've already done it. WGU has not received it yet, so it still says that it's not met. And this is one of the reasons why I was saying in an earlier video that, it could take like 2 weeks or so before WGU actually receives your transcripts. So that's why you have to, make sure that you get them done and give yourselves those couple of weeks before they transfer over. But yeah, so there it is. So I am 54% as of this one. when WGU receives the transcript that has the American government class on there, then it'll say 56% or something like that. I should get another one of these back. But yeah, this is pretty much the best proof that I can give you that that the credits are actually being accepted and that they will transfer over, assuming that I get everything in before December 1st. So yeah, I wanted you guys to see that. Very important document as you go through your WGU journey. Make sure that you ask your enrollment counselor for this, and if they tell you that they can't give it to you, whatever, ask them why. Try to get some more details, because you are supposed to get this once your transcripts come in. I don't really understand why mine didn't, but it's all good. So now that you guys see this, let's talk about what's kind of changed for me and my plans, because my plans have changed a bit. So I won't talk too much about this specific part. If you guys are new here, this is going to be a little complicated to explain. So let's just focus on the two main parts, which I made tabs for, separate tabs. So I'm going to zoom in a bit here. This is Study.com. So my original plan, nope, this is Sophia. This is Sophia Learning. My original plan was to do 11 classes on Sophia and then transfer them over to WGU. Looking at this, the 11 classes were these right here. And so what's changed is, as of now, 8 classes are done. That's all the classes that are in green. The classes that are in red are the classes that I'm not taking with Sophia. So English Composition 2, kind of a nightmare of a class. There's challenges that you have to do, but there's these things called touchstones, and you're required to do written assessments for this English composition class. I would be required to write 7 papers in order to pass this class, and then you got to wait for them to be graded, and other things were going on. I purposely chose not to do this because I started looking up the class online, and a lot of people that have taken this class at WGU, instead of trying to do it through study.com or Sophia, like they literally did the class in a day at WGU. So I'm not really great at writing papers. I'm not expecting to finish the class in a day at WGU, but I can probably finish it in about a week. And it just wasn't worth it to do it here. So this class is now going to be taken at WGU. The other class that I'm not taking is public speaking. Now, I didn't start English Composition 2 at Sophia, but I did start public speaking, and I got over halfway done before I just dropped the class. The reason why I dropped this class is so weird, and it does not follow the format of every other class that I've seen at Sophia, because at Sophia, every challenge that you have, which is kind of like a quiz, you basically get 3 tries to get the particular question correct, but the question changes every time. The public speaking class, the question doesn't change, but you only get 2 attempts, and it's just not lined up the way that it is like every other class, as far as like, the information being on the right side, but the questions being on the left. It's hard to explain, but it's just not a good class. The only reason why I was going to do it was because I thought I had to do that class in order to bypass which class was it? It was the Introduction to Communication class is the one that I would have to take at WGU. I thought that I had to do the public speaking class. That's not true. There's actually another class. It's called Workplace Communications, and Workplace Communication should be a lot easier. 12 challenges, 3 milestones, 1 touchstone. The 1 touchstone, which is their kind of written assessment, I've looked over it. It's pretty short. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of sick today. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice or not. I'm trying not to show it too much, but if I can really just sit down for a good solid day, this entire class, I'm like 95% sure I can do the entire class in one day. So I am going to do workplace communications instead of public speaking. And then English composition 2, I'm just going to do at WGU. So that's what's changed with this one. No longer going to be trying to transfer over 11 classes instead. I'm going to try to transfer over 10. The other one is Study.com. Now, Study.com might look a little more complicated. Let me see if I can just zoom in one more time. Study.com is a bit more complicated. Let me just hide this for a second here. So, my original plan was to do 6 classes at Study.com. I made a video for the first class I did, which was the cybersecurity risk analysis management. It is what it is. It took me a week. The second class is the American politics and the U.S. Constitution. That class is done. It didn't show up in the official transcript evaluation, but it will in maybe a week or so. There were 2 other classes that I was planning on taking, and that was English 305 and Humanities 201. I'm not taking these classes. Humanities, I found out, because I've been watching people on YouTube again, a lot of people are saying this class, they're finishing in like a day. The biggest thing I'm hearing is that, if you just have common sense, this class should be pretty quick. So cool. I have no problems with taking it at WGU. I'll just take that class at WGU. The other class, the English 305, advanced technical writing, which is the technical communications class at WGU. I haven't really heard a lot about that class. I'm expecting that class is going to be a little difficult to do. It might take a little bit longer, but I'm running out of time, so I can't do this class. It just is what it is. So these 2 classes are not going to be done. These 2 classes I'm working on, I'm hoping to get them in the next couple of weeks. So the database programming class I'm going to start working on tomorrow. WGU has 2 database classes that you have to do for the bachelor's. I've already done one of them. One of them was done with Sophia Learning, and that class sucked. I already talked about that class. The database class was a nightmare. But there is one more class that's required, and it was only available on Study.com, not on Sophia. So I'm going to try to do that one this week. The thing about this class, there's one assessment. So I don't think it's like a written assessment. It's more kind of like a technical thing. I think you have to write databases or something. I can't remember. My head hurts. The other class is network forensics, which is equivalent to the digital forensics and cybersecurity class at WGU. Now, this class is probably going to take me a while, but this is the class I'm planning on getting done, not next week, but the week after that. Kind of the last week that I have to do classes. I'm going to do this one. And the thing about this class is it has 3 assessments, but they're not like written assessments. From what I'm reading, it's going to be like it's like labs, I guess. There's like 10 labs that I have to do. I don't know if that's 10 labs each or 10 labs within the 3 assessments that are due. I'm not sure, but I am planning on doing that class as well. So these are the 2 classes that I am doing. Now there's one more class, and I talked about this in my last video, so let me just unhide this cell. And it's the programming in Java class. So I was originally planning on just taking this entire scripting and programming class at WGU. That's why I didn't talk about it in my other videos when I first started, because I was just going to take it at WGU. However, since I'm not taking these 2 classes down here, I'm not going to hit the cap at all of like the 75%. So instead, I just decided to go ahead and take the class at Study.com. Now, the class is pretty much done. I've already submitted the assessment. I've done all the quizzes. I just have to do the final proctored exam, and I was gonna do it today, but again, I'm not feeling great, so I decided maybe I'll do it tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, this class is pretty much done. It'll definitely be done within the week, so that's cool. And when I do that, that'll get some more credit, as well as be another class knocked off from WGU. And so, yeah, that's this is kind of the update that I wanted. Damn, I'm already at 15 minutes. That's kind of the update that I wanted to give you guys on kind of where I am with my WGU class, the classes that I've changed and stuff. So, you know what? I'm gonna move over just a little bit here. Hang on, there we go. I'll put something up here just as a summary. So, as a quick summary, the original plan was to do 11 classes with Sophia. I am now doing 10. I was going to transfer over 6 Study.com classes. I'm now going to transfer over 5. That's my plan as far as the next 2 weeks go. So originally it was looking like I was going to transfer in total about 73% of all the classes that I could transfer. If I manage to do what I'm planning on doing within the last couple of weeks that I have left to do this, we should hit about 70%, which I think is 24 out of the 33 classes. I am not 100% again if I'll be able to do it or not, but I'm feeling pretty good. There's a lot of work to do, but I still have time to do it. So, yeah, that's it. I just want to give you guys a proper update, let you know what's changed, let you know what I'm doing. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the date. So until my next video, I'll either talk to you guys in the comments or I will see you in my next video. All right, take care.